I moved to Tulsa after graduating from Oklahoma State in 1999 and went to work for Bank of Oklahoma. And at that time, BOK had a sister program with Emerson Elementary and Big Brothers Big Sisters. I was ultimately paired with Antoinette, who was a sixth grader at Emerson Elementary.
We hit it off from the beginning. We never had any issues. Her family took me in like I was theirs and vice versa.
I fell in love with her because on the form it said her likes and just what her interests were.
We've always had horses up until I moved to Dallas.
And when I got to Antoinette's, it said she loved animals, she loved horses, and instantaneously I knew that she was going to be my girl.
My dad used to say that when we didn't want to get off the horse, he would just tie us on it and let there be the babysitter until we fell asleep, and then he'll go back and get us.
When I was initially paired with Antoinette, we started in the school-based program, and the more time we spent together, the more we wanted to do together.
I think it was just natural. I don't remember how often she came to the school, but it seemed like it was all the time.
She went to horse shows, all my community involvement, she went with me there. I took her to OSU football games, I took her to my family. She came to my house, she went to the bank, she met boyfriends. She did everything with me.
We watched each other grow, obviously, or grew together over time.
And once we took it to the next level in the full-fledged Big Brothers Big Sisters program, we were able to do everything together. There were times in my career where I was working, traveling, and I couldn't spend as much time.
I still have numerous postcards from all over the U.S.
I would take the time to send her a postcard just to let her know I was thinking about her. We would come back and talk about where I went, and I would explain where I went.
She always made sure they were personalized.
I said, okay, we're gonna set a goal. If you graduate high school, don't get in any trouble, we will go wherever you want to go before your senior year.
We went to Chicago.
And stayed there for 3 days and literally toured the whole city and did everything that anybody could imagine. But the important part for me there was helping her do a goal and reaping that benefit of the goal.
I have known her long enough. I've known my best friend.
She graduated magna cum laude from Langston. She has her graduate degree. Now she's in Dallas, has a phenomenal job, has a house, is an amazing mom. I think her seeing what her potential was, maybe by some of the experiences we had, that helped her. Unfortunately, when Antoinette was young, she had a younger brother who passed away, and it was a really, really tough time. And I'll never forget, at the funeral, her dad walked up to me and said, "Heather, please sit with our family."
Obviously, you're not just a friend of the family, you are family.
We would tease that I was her big sister, and people would look at us funny.
The lady was like, "Are you sure it's Heather Van Hood?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Are you sure?"
Some people we laugh and say we have different dads. They wonder, how is this her big sister? And it's just cool and fun, and I love it. We were in each other's lives at the perfect times. We went through life together. We went through ups and downs.
You never know how somebody else could change your life or how you could change somebody else's life. It goes both ways.
I literally, to this day, not sure if she benefited from the program more or I did.
A lot of people are one-sided because they don't know anything else. You don't know what you don't know. And so the only way to know what you don't know is to experience it or someone else to educate you or teach you or you go through it.
I think our relationship helped her see that there's so many different paths you can take.
It gave me a different outlook on life. I was able to see it from a whole different perspective.
I would love for every kid who wants to have a big, to just be able to look up to a person and have the relationship.
You never know how your presence in somebody else's life can impact them. Even if it's once a month, you never know how small a contribution can help with somebody else.
I would love that. I think it would be absolutely amazing, and I think it would change, the kids' lives.